Well, as you can see, all 8 panels are in. These are the interesting parts, or the most visible parts of the system. Let's go look at the rest of it and see what's going on. Some of the finishing touches you can see up underneath here, underneath the panels, that I've tied the wires up, keep them off the roof, out of the water. So that's one thing. Another thing I've done is I've put a heavy-duty plastic tube over the outside of the wires, so abrasion with the roof tile and all that, sunlight, just to help protect the wires overall, and lead them up underneath here, underneath the panel, and then down underneath the roof tile. Again, just an extra layer of protection. The wire is supposed to be able to handle it, but I want 25 years of service with no maintenance. That's my ideal situation. I installed a junction box for my connectors just to make it easier. And there they are. These are the ones that I'm not using yet down here. Get my hand out of the way. Those are just, so I can start plugging things in. These are the main lines that we're using right now. I got 4 panels online. Got the warning. So there's my junction box. Here it is operating. You can see it's about 1200 watts. That's about the theoretical max, 1252. There's the inverter. That's the red box is the inverter. The other little box over there is the DC breaker. Those are special. And that's pretty much it. Not much to see. Let's take a look at the meter. Normally, this meter will turn from left to right, like my finger shows, but right now it's turning from right to left, which means that we are putting electricity out on the grid. We are making more, our solar panels are making more than the house is using. Now, as a cloud comes over, it's going to slow down and it will start backing up. The panels will no longer be producing more than the house is using. The house will use more, and so we're going to take power back off the grid, and that's how this whole system works. We put power out on the grid when we're making more than we're using, and then vice versa, we take it back when we're using more than we're making. So this is the heart of the whole system. Well, here we are. Solar panels are in place, the inverter is in place, as you've seen. Everything's up and running nicely. You may want to know, what is the most difficult thing I had in this project? And the answer is moving the panels from the roof level, where I could take them from the stairs, up to the sunroof. And I couldn't do it myself. I tried ropes and pulleys and whatever, and finally had to beg friends for help. That was the hardest part. Otherwise, everything was pretty straightforward. I had help from an electrician friend of mine on the AC part, and the solar store was very helpful with hints and tips. So overall, I'm very happy with the results. Well, I hope you find this useful and interesting in your home solar projects.